Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yashar Allah. Call Haloyam La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakah Kodash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more quoted precepts. Scripture tells us in Zechariah chapter 13 that 2/3 of the Most High's people would be put to death. Right? It says in the book of John, I believe that's chapter 7. Maybe 8. I think it's 8. Where it says, why do ye not understand my speech is because ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. There's a reason why the Most High is going to put 2/3 of his people to death. 2/3 of the Most High's people are worse than any enemy we have, man. I was speaking this today to somebody and letting them know exactly what I'm expressing, because we were having a conversation and the person said that another black person that they were talking about doesn't like black people. And I asked, well, are they black? And that person said yes. And then that person said that person doesn't like their own people. And I said, I understand. And he looked at me like confused. I said, who are the people that terrorize our own folk? I said, ain't no other nation coming in our neighborhoods robbing, stealing and killing. Ain't nobody else coming in our neighborhoods selling dope, selling heroin and whatever other drug it is. Ain't no other people coming in doing that. I say, yeah, systematically, the so-called white man is doing us in, but within our own neighborhoods, that's us. So-called black, so-called Hispanics, right? Ain't too many so-called Native Americans where I stay, but it's us. I fully understand why the Most High says 2/3 of his people got to get put to death, man. Because you deserve it. I said, who the people in our neighborhood that be robbing and stealing and killing from old people, from old grandmamas and granddads? Who does that? He couldn't do nothing but understand, because it's the truth. Who killing our babies in our neighborhoods? Yeah, you got Planned Parenthood, and yes, that's systematic. But who the individuals that's doing drive-bys and hitting everybody but the intended target, and then making songs about it? 2/3 of the Most High people got to get put to death, and I fully support it. Straight up. I agree with everything the scripture says, man. Straight like that, because it's well deserved. I'm talking about these folks doing all this in our neighborhood with no remorse. Don't want to change. Right? What is 2nd Esdras chapter 9? Loathe the law. They hate righteousness. They hate doing good. What is Jeremiah? Is that Jeremiah 2 or Jeremiah 4? I want to say Jeremiah 4 and 22. Right? The Most High's people are sottish children. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Them some vile individuals, man, some wicked people that love to complain about everybody else but they damn self. When I was out there in the world and I had that nigga mindset, I fully understood that I put myself in a lot of them messed up situations. There wasn't no outside source. It was me making dumb decisions. I knew that good and well. I wasn't blaming nobody else but me. Like on the level of my day to day. Now systematically, I always understood that existed, but I made poor choices when I was young. Today's youth don't even have that form of self-awareness. That is you. You listening to a song and taking it for actual real life, and these niggas ain't talking about just going out and having money. They talking about being mass murderers in their own neighborhood against their own people. The women is talking about sleeping with other women's dudes. Why they got a dude? They got a dude for food. They got a dude for comfort. They got a dude that's supposedly just a friend. They got a dude for every occasion. Man, what in the hell? This man, yeah, 2/3 of the Most High's people must get put to death. Because, man, they deserve it just as much as Esau. Just as much as the elite that wake up every day and bring forth madness upon this world. Nigga, you do the same thing. So what makes you different? That's why Scripture speaks how it speaks in Revelation chapter 18. You will partake of the plagues of the daughter of Babylon. You will be partakers of her sins. Bet that. Because you do not resemble the Most High's people. Just because you Israel don't make you Israel, bro. You got to act like it. And here we are having to deal with and worry about our own people in a land where the wicked are ruling the world. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. These niggas systematically done destroyed us and continue to do so, but we ain't got to worry about the so-called white man in our neighborhoods. We got to worry about our own folk. Our own people, man, at these different jobs. We got to deal with niggas' jealousy. We got to deal with all these different situations for no reason, man. Man, 2/3 of the Most High's people got to get put to death, man. You niggas is in the way. You been in the way the whole time, man. This whole time it been you. Man, it don't smell right. Check your brakes on, bro. But yeah, man, this is more so a rant. Based off of scripture and based off of, you know what I'm saying, what I experience more often than not. When I'm around Israel, bro, oh man, it's a headache. It's a headache, man. It's a headache because I'm not in my 20s. I'm not in my 30s, right? So I'm in my 40s. I'm too old to be kicking around the youngsters because the youngsters is on some whole other stuff. And the folks that's my age, them niggas they old niggas, right? And man, it's a headache, bro. It's a headache. Ezekiel 9:4, you know what I'm saying? Set a mark upon the men that sign their cry for the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. That's also including for what's going on with our own people, man. Some of the most uncaring, insensitive, wicked against their own folk individuals, man. And we in this world with no representation, and we only got us. And that's how we do us. Don't be nice to you folk. Oh man, they gonna take that for weakness all day. That's how screwed up we are in the mind, man. That's how messed up we are. We real life fucked up in this place. And the only thing that's gonna get it right, man, is gonna be that cleansing by fire, man. That's it. That's all. 2/3 have to leave this place. And not only do you have to leave this place, you got to know exactly what you did after death by pain, man. You got to feel that fire. And it's well deserved. It's well deserved. The only people on the planet, man, that do each other like this, man. And the this I'm talking about is what we all experience at all times, man. Every time we cut the news on, we see it. When we go to our twos and fros, we hear about it. Some of us see it at our jobs. These niggas deserve it, man. How Elder Apostle Tahar said, man, how about Shema Shai Ratazah? This the year for Jacob's trouble. And 2/3 of the Most High people, ooh, y'all gonna feel it, boss. You are going to feel it. Straight up. Scripture says vengeance is mine, said Yahweh. So y'all got a lot of get back coming your way too. Don't just be thinking all Esau and the so-called white man and the Hamite man and everybody else. Nah, nigga, you too. You in that lump too. Straight up. And you deserve every ounce of pain the Most High got in store for you, man. For real. I'm gonna end with that, man, because it seems like I'm just ranting, and I don't want to rant. We need to be edified with these different epistles that we post. So, Scripture tells us to rule your spirit. He that ruleth his spirit is greater than a man that conquers a city. Roughly paraphrasing. So, let me just end it there, man. All right. Once again, 2/3 of the Most High's people have to get put to death, and we all understand why. So, with that, man, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Ratazah, these quoted precepts in this video were edifying. Kol Haloyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Harakah Kodash Shalom Yashar Allah.